Hello the internet, my name's Buster Bootlace and welcome to my channel. I'm sorry this video is up a bit late. I had a bit of a hectic week and I was just so knackered I ended up not getting around. What's that doing there? Anyway, I didn't really get around to doing one. I tried on Thursday night, but I was so tired I just ended up having an early night. And then Friday night it was a bit of a rush because every now and again I DJ at like a local club, and I was going to do a video on that actually. I thought it would be quite cool. So maybe one time I was thinking of doing a video of that maybe. But so anyway, I finished work at 7 PM and then I went home and then I went to the nightclub for 12 and I was there till about 5 AM. So I was pretty knackered. I had some chores to do. Anyway, what am I talking about? I'm digressing. Anyway, welcome back to SLRR, the Brands Hatch car mod Showdown, I think. I don't know what we're really calling it now, but anyway, that's something like that. So we've got Mater last week, got to second place. He didn't manage the V8 Mater, but it's a V8 supercharged Mater. Didn't manage to knock the V8 Jaguar. He didn't manage to knock the Jag off the top spot. Now, I don't have all the figures in front of me, but the IGO I think is at the bottom with a 1 minute something. And I think the baseline standard car, if you like, I mean it's a sports car, but a very quick standard car, the BMW M3 I think is in third place, I think. Then with the Jag is at number 1, and I don't remember the times I'm afraid, but I'll put them up at the end. And Mater is in second place. Oh yeah! Yeah, so the vehicle for tonight, I saw this and I just couldn't resist it. I had to try it. It's a Vauxhall Corsa. Well, I say Vauxhall Corsa. My, I think, third car was a Vauxhall Corsa C. So this is the Corsa B. So it's either the Opel Corsa, the Vauxhall Corsa as it was for me at the time when I was in England, or I suppose if you're in America, the Chevy Corsa, the Chevrolet Corsa. So we're going to buy this one, and I've got an idea of what engine to use. We're going to get rid of this engine. We don't want that. Get rid of that. Thank you. But if you have a look at this, it actually looks nice. It looks the resolution and the detail looks really good. I'm really happy with it. It's like a Corsa Ute, and I couldn't resist. I had to try this out. It just looks awesome. We're going to try now. I'm going to look for the engine I want to use, which will be. I'm going to start with the engine kit, the MPGT engine setup. So this comes as a naturally aspirated engine, so there's no... oh dear. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. But it doesn't come with a header, and it doesn't come with the turbo bits. This I'm going to replace anyway, and for the GT2 intake manifold. So we're going to go to the engine bits, and I'm going to start with the exhaust system, and we need the bi-turbo exhaust header. So I'll grab that as well. It's always handy to first put the bits on so that it then tells you which other bits fit, which is quite handy. So let's put that on. Okay, so that's there. So this is where the two turbos will go, this side. So good. So we've got the GT2 intake manifold, and I'm actually thinking of getting the GT2 cylinder head as well. So I'll buy that, and we'll also get all the turbo bits. This mod comes with a smart cylinder head cover, which looks really cool. So I'm going to grab that as well. And now we can finally put, oh yeah, the cylinder head cover. Awesome. And I think that might be paintable as well. So that's quite cool. Good. So that's on. Now we need to, I think we're almost there. We need the transmission, and we also need the turbo bits. So I'm going to quickly buy the turbo bits. Now this took me a while to figure out, so if you do download this mod, it's a pain, but some of the parts are stored under the body panel section, which is really weird. And I think, yeah, we need that. It's not telling us that we can use that yet, but I'm going to buy it anyway because I know that we need it. You can start putting this together now, and I love this about this game, when you start seeing the pieces come together. So I'm going to get rid of the wheels. Oh no, that's not what, okay, we'll sort that in a minute. Get rid of the body and the wheels so we can see the engine coming together. So we've got the turbochargers on. Okay, okay, the intercooler pipe and the air intake pipes. Oh, we need a second one for that. Oh no, okay, so the air filter goes straight onto it. So I suppose Yeah, so that's the air intake and the exhaust system. Right, okay, so I suppose there's supposed to be a pipe here that basically takes the exhaust from both of the turbochargers and out that way to the actual exhaust and the muffler. But so the air intakes are here, and then the air is rammed, it's sucked in there, and then it spins around the turbocharger, and then it goes out here into the intercooler. And then from the intercooler, it's nice and chilled and extra cold, because air shrinks when it's cold, and then it gets sucked into the engine, gets rammed into the engine, and then of course when it heats up, the air expands and it gives you the extra power. So we need to now try to find where the intercooler is. Now I spent ages looking everywhere, and I figured out in replacement parts. I have no idea why it's in replacement parts, but where is it? There it is. Okay, so, and also this is really cool. So we've got, I want to buy all of these. I want to show you what all these look like. It looks really cool. Right, brilliant. This is really cool because you've got like an intercooler like delete pipe, which is quite interesting. It's quite interesting that they included that. And you've got three, if I could take it off, good. And then you've got three intercoolers, HKS. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a trolley. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sure someone will let me know what that is, but I'm not sure what that is. Or the boiler one, which I think I'm going to keep the boiler one just because it looks a bit different. I like that. And okay, so you can see now what we need to, we've got a bit of work to do. We need to figure out how we're going to get all that in and sitting properly. Yeah, we can't have that, can we? So we're going to sort that out. I think we need to go back slightly and back and down. So let's. Okay, so that's more or less it, but we need to sort the intercooler out because it looks a little funky. The beauty of this tool is we're going to have to, it's going to look a bit weird, but we can actually alter the intercooler independently of the engine. Yeah, I mean, I kind of would like it a bit higher, but I don't want it to be too far away from the intercooler pipe and the turbo outlet pipe. So I think I'm going to leave it more or less like that, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe we'll have to adjust it because the problem is the engine, the way the engine sits. Oh, I'll just put it there. That'll do. Perfect. We'll put the battery there. I knew there was something we were missing. So we'll get that on there. Get the fuel delivery on there. Bang. Brilliant. 829 brake horsepower. And I really don't think we need any more than that, because we've got absolutely no weight at the back and all that power. And I think the transmission is going to send all the power to the rear. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but it's going to be a bit ridiculous, I'm sure. Okay, so the slightly thinner ones at the front and the fatter ones, so you should be able to see the difference. So what is it like with the... Oh yeah, I'm liking that. But we need to, I think we should move the wheels in. I'm sure we can do that. We'll tidy it up a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. So it was trying to do the front. That's right. Wow, that looks... Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, we need to sort that out. Oh, I've got to sort the battery out as well. Nightmare. How's that looking? Oh, okay, yeah, that looks better. That's looking better. So we've sorted the spacers out. I'm thinking I should bring the rear wheels out slightly, but before we do that, I think we need to check out if we can lower it and all that. What if I put it down to 6? Yeah. Oh, I like that. It's a shame about this though. Nice and low, which is nice, but the camber's all wacky. But we can counter that by adjusting the camber independently. So I'm going to put that to... Yeah, see, it's still got slightly positive camber. So we need to sort that out. Let's go back to... okay, let's put it to -2.5. There you go, -2.5. I think that would do it. But what I think would be nice to see if we can move them out a bit, because they look a bit too far in. So let's adjust the spacer and put it to 90. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's bring it out a bit more. 0.7. Okay, yeah, that's it. 0.7. Alright, okay, now what we need to do is we need to move the battery. The batteries kind of annoy me. Wait, no. Put it there. Right, let's see what happens. I don't really know. Oh. The back just wants to step out as you. Wow. It's just there's no weight on the rear. It just wants to slide everywhere. It just slides absolutely everywhere. Oh my goodness. It looks good though. I like the way it looks. It looks cool. It just slides. Oh no. Oh, that was close. I wonder if we need to sort out the gear ratios. I don't know. Let's have a look. Wow. It just slides everywhere. Wow. That was close. That was really close. Okay, bye honey. I'm off to work. It's not just a shopping trolley anymore. It's a proper. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I manage that? Somehow. Okay. Oh my goodness, the inside view. Well, it's a bit weird, a bit glitchy. Whoa! How did I manage that? Okay, I need to change the gear ratios. Okay, I've slightly changed. Let's see what the gear ratios are like, so I did change them. Whoa! Oh no. Nice. I like that. Oh no. All the different views. Look at the different views. Whoa, that was glitchy. Whoa, this thing is mental. Whoa. Oh wow. Oh no. Whoa. That was close. Okay. Let's try and do some laps then and see if we can actually. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I just cannot do this. This is ridiculous. I'm not even going very fast either. Well, actually, I don't know. I suppose it's technically, what's that? It's 70 miles an hour. I can't. Okay, we've just got to just cruise around in like 3,000 revs. That's all we can do. This is ridiculous. Cruising around at 3,500 revs. That's all we can do. We can only go around. Oh, it's just like the most ridiculous speed lap ever. Just at 3,500 revs. This is the most ridiculous speed lap ever. We just can't go any faster than this, otherwise we spin out. This is the BMW bend the BMW could do that flat out. And then we get into Mater's corner, which is the one that Mater loved the most. Oh, I just cannot put any power down whatsoever because we just have absolutely no weight at all on the rear wheels. There's nothing I can do here. I go any. I think this is going to probably get the slowest time of the. Okay, can we just try and hold it? Okay, at least I'm sort of slowly getting used to it, but there's not much I can do, really. Oh, because the back just steps straight out. We've got to just try to hold it in a straight line and see if we can sort of hold it together to get some lap times. I think what I probably could try is maybe the drag wheels and tyres maybe, but I just cannot put the power down because it just wants to spin out. Oh no. Oh come on. Oh, this thing is just, this is the hardest car to control. I don't feel that we're really giving this a good run for its money. I think I might try one more wheel and tyre package and see maybe if that helps, but so far, well, I don't feel that I can really do much more. I've sorted out the camber, so I'm trying to get, you know, the wheel and tyre flat onto the ground. I've put some sort of slick tyres on, some racing slick tyres on, and I just, oh goodness, I just cannot hold it. This is very hard. I just think it's just that lack of weight on the back wheels, and the fact it's rear-wheel drive as well. We just can't. It's just nothing I can do. This is. Oh, I'm trying to hold it. I'm just gonna get this last lap done, and then in editing I'll test it. Oh, I just can't hold it. Can't hold it. Can we at least put the pedal to the metal as we cross? There we go. No. Oh, something went flying. Right. So I thought that probably wasn't a good test. I think that we could have done a lot more. So I'm going to try these drag wheels and tyres, and let's see what sort of time we can get out of it then. See if we get a bit more grip. Oh goodness, I don't know what to expect here, but whoa. Oh yeah, that looks absolutely awesome. I like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to be funny. This is going to be funny. Yeah, I mean that's... Oh, that's actually pretty damn sweet. Okay, I decided to change for the white ones because I just can't believe that. Actually, by complete accident, I've got the same wheels, but just the drag ones. That's really cool. I had no idea. We have a drag bi-turbo inline 6 Opel Corsa pickup. Only in SLRR can you do this sort of thing. There you go. I think that does feel better. Oh, that feels much better. Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. Let's try again with this thing. I can hear you saying we could just change the engine, but I think that takes away the fun. And I think the fact that we've got 800 brake horsepower in something that has no weight in the back just adds to the challenge and adds to the fun. So let's see how this thing... Oh, okay, let's see how this thing goes around the track now. This is going to be the final go now. It's that these times will be the times that go on the board now. Okay, I think this is going to have to be the one now. Will have to be whatever time we end up with now. Will just have to be the time. I think there's no changing that now. We've spent enough time trying to get this thing to drive properly, and so now we've just got to see what time we end up with. It does feel like it drives... Oh dear, just I was about to say that. It does feel like it's driving a bit better. Okay, it does feel like it's driving better. This will just be the warm-up, and then once we cross the line, we'll start timing and compare maybe with the times that we got earlier on. I think we should get better times. We should get a better time now anyway. Oh, I'm off. I'm off. Oh dear. I don't want to destroy the car already. We haven't even started timing it yet. Right, around the Mater's corner. Right, okay, here we go. I can't even line it up. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm timing it now, but I just can't hold it. It just wants to go all over the place. I can't put the power down at all. Okay, we've got this sweeping bend here. We'll lose traction as it's going downhill. So I can't really put the power down. Oh no, I cannot do that. I've got to really feather the throttle, and it's just... I'm just thinking of putting the power down a bit round there, just to swing the rear end round. because we seem to get a little bit of understeer as well. Oh, I just cannot hold this thing. This is like as crazy as the iGo, if not crazier. Right, around the last bend, and can we cross the line? See what time we get. I have no idea what the time's going to be, but I am trying. Can we at least make up for it on the straights? I'm hoping we can at least get some good time, some good acceleration down on the straight. I think this probably needs a few laps, but it's getting late now, and I have been trying this video for quite a while now, and I'd really... Come on. Oh dear. Okay, I've been doing this, working on this video for ages now. If I just put the power down slightly, it just means that we get the rear out, and it does counter that understeer that we're getting. But I can't really, I don't know what else to do. Oh, that was the BMW's bend, the one where it would do it flat out. Oh, come on. Oh, this is very, very difficult. I just don't know how we can really hold the power down. Okay, one more lap, I suppose. And I really wanted to get a good time out of this, because although it drives crazy, I really like the look of it. I'm trying not to lose too much speed, and I'm trying to counter the understeer by putting the accelerator down a bit just to get the background, but oh, don't hit that. Oh, that was close. A couple more bends to go. I'm trying to hold it. It just wants to twitch everywhere. Oh no, don't. Whoa, whoa, man. You can see those big rear tyres now gripping it. I don't think we're going to get very good times with this at all. That's a shame, because I really wanted a good time with this car. It feels really slow. I think it's going to have to be it. I'm going to floor it now across the line. Oh, that's how you cross the line. I know, I'm so sorry. I really wanted a good time out of this thing, and it just... I tried everything I could think of. I just couldn't get it to go around the track as quick as I wanted it to. Okay, yeah, that impact when we crossed the line just completely destroyed the engine, but I've just painstakingly put the engine back together again. So, I have no idea what time this thing done for us, but I'll have to do all that in editing. So I'm going to do the editing, and I'll be back, hopefully, with all the times in a few minutes. Right, so where did the Corsa pickup fall? So it managed to knock the iGo from the 4th place by 6 seconds. The Corsa pickup bi-turbo i6 829 brake horsepower hit a lap of 1 minute and 77 milliseconds, bringing it comfortably into 4th place. It would be interesting though if you'd like to see we could maybe give, as the iGo was the first car to go around the track, we could maybe give it a grace lap and put some drag tyres on the back like we did with the Corsa to see if that improves the time. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I suppose this is how it stacks up. So the Corsa is in 4th. We'll have to think of what to do next. I would like to do a front-wheel drive car. I think that would be interesting. So I suppose anyway, and whoever you are, wherever you are, have an awesome day. And I'll see you in the next one.